All
There's got to be a way to open this thing. Is it like that?
Got this Escalade dropped off. Getting a Magnuson for Eric.
Oh man, Matt.
Yeah.
Oh,
a little
man.
60 minute.
There you go.
Had to mess with that.
That'll do me well.
Thanks.
Thanks, Mark.
Ace.
Yeah, dude, I know you
I
did.
used to buy so after all the leftover.
What's he got in here, Bill?
Sway bars.
Oh yeah.
This thing he said he had from our Camaro, but he doesn't need it, so he said we can have it. The weird belt size, 810.
Yeah, Mark always did come through with the 60 minutes.
Yeah.
There you go.
Ooh.
That thing's nice.
It's our calipers. Nice calipers in the back, too.
Yeah.
Sure. Yep.
Squeakless sanded again.
Gorgeous Escalade. It's a
Intake already and shit.
yeah.
Catch can.
Yep. So it's getting a 2650.
Yeah.
Hey, and there's not a lot of room.
Yeah, I know. Just like the factory ones. I have to lower the frame and shit. Or bring the body off.
I'm just even looking like over here. I don't see that catch key won't be there, but
No, the 2650 is not necessarily like the.
oh, it's not like the
Nah, like the one I just did on the Camaro.
The same one?
same one.
Same blower.
Well, well, well. What do we got on the lift now, man? This thing looks way too big up here. Beautiful Escalade. Not a V, but still a nice car. Baseline pretty good. What's this thing getting?
2650.
Getting a Maggie. No headers or anything, or
No.
just a Maggie? Okay. Should be pretty cool. Nice daily driver here. Thing's brand new. Now that's a big muffler. Holy crap. Massive. Brand new. Got some pretty big Brembos on this thing. Unfortunately, they don't actually make a direct bolt-on kit for these cars, or trucks, whatever you want to call them. So there's going to be a lot of fabrication and making stuff work.
It's not going to be a lot of fabrication. It's just this heat exchanger.
Just a heat exchanger. Definitely got to play with it a little bit to make it fit.
Fine, Chris.
Fine. Eric's making some progress on this Escalade over here. What do you got done, bud?
I've got the heat exchanger installed. Got some stuff. Just had to modify a little bit to fit on the Escalade.
A little finesse.
Yeah, I mean this top upper bracket is supposed to bolt in on the trucks like J-clips. I had to like trim out this whole entire thing so the hood latch fits in there. Nice and sturdy in there, and she's looking good.
Nice and solid.
Also had to notch out this right here, this air duct,
Okay.
so that the hose can come in.
Looking good.
But you want, like, once all that's done, this right here, I'm not gonna put it on yet because I have hoses to run still and shit. But
You won't even see
this
it.
air duct will go down into there. This will go down into there, and
Nice factory look.
there's your heat exchanger down in there. So, yep,
Nice.
she's looking good. Yes, sir.
Be a nice sleeper.
I think this has to flip in here first or something. Okay. Yeah, she's plumb here next.
I had a feeling.
Incredible.
I had a feeling.
Just got some Citizen 7s on lunch. That's why I asked you if the time was coming in. New Friday deals plus tie-up bags. Nice. I need to order that fucking. Worried, man. I can't be fucking getting worried with that, you know?
It's not good when Eric gets worried.
You know what they call that?
What's that?
The Nardi syndrome.
Nardi syndrome. Okay.
Yeah.
Just overthinking it.
Yeah, that's what happens when you overthink. They call it the Nardi syndrome.
That's wild.
Never a good thing to have.
No, it's not.
They say.
I know from experience.
You were born with it.
I was.
What does this say? Idler, GM truck. Yep, see, that is not what I need. I don't need a fucking idler. I know where it is. I'm fucking dummy. It's over here, Chris. Gotta be in here, right? Yep, there she is. There she is, Chris.
Let's check her out.
There's not, nope, that's not it.
Not it.
This is it right here. I'll leave that right there. I didn't fucking forget it. What are you fucking worried about? You got that Nardi syndrome.
I was gonna say, it's just my syndrome coming back.
Yeah. The Nardi
Popping up.
syndrome coming in. It's a really damn shame you have that.
Little flare up.
I'm sure there's plenty of our followers out there that have Nardi syndrome as well. It's a real shame.
Yeah, millions of people.
You being born with it. That is a shame. I'm gonna have to put gloves on, dude. This fucking shit is nasty.
Undercoating.
Yeah. Oh my god, dude. Holy shit.
I think you did it.
I did. I'm just trying to figure out which way I need to be.
Moving along here, Eric has the intake manifold off. Prepping for the blower, which we can't put on yet because
You need to fucking get another water pump, different water pump.
you need a special water pump to run a blower on these things.
Asking the thing, does your water pump have these threaded holes from the factory? And if yes, go along. If not, you need to order this valve cover from GM. Or valve cover.
Water pump.
Fucking water pump.
That's weird. But in the meantime, he's going to put on these.
I guess that's where you got to bolt the idlers and stuff like that. So obviously,
We'll put on these. What is that? Too high PSI or whatever.
yes, it is, Chris.
Too high PSI valve covers.
Yeah, let me get down in here in the abyss.
Don't fall in the motor over here.
Need to get this coil bracket out of the way and this fuel line bracket. There we go. Must not be lined up to my holes.
Can't find the holes. Not good.
You're so funny, Chris. Oh my god. I tell you all the time you should have been a fucking comedian.
I'm thinking about it.
You
Dude.
still don't listen to me.
We'll stand up on the weekends.
Alright, need to get another couple bolts here. Oh boy, this is fun. Getting in and out of this baby. Hopefully it doesn't angle those wires down too much where it whacks the fucking steering shaft.
Not going to be good.
Not good, you say?
Not if it hits the shaft.
I mean, I'll just leave it there.
Yeah.
He's got to have them. Valve covers.
Got to, man. They are a nice piece.
Surprised you don't have them.
If they made them, I would. So we're pretty much at a standstill with this Escalade. In order to run this Maggie kit, you need a certain kind of water pump to make it work. And we got to see if we can even get it first. So we're going to find out today if we can get it and how long it will take to get it. So pretty much at a standstill. Eric's got the valve covers on. That's looking good. And then the customer also wants some sway bars put on the front, so he's going to jump on that and keep you guys updated on that water pump situation, because if we can't get that, we can't do the blower. That'll suck, but we'll see what happens here.
Shoo, man.
Breaking shit over here.
What are you showing off? This guy's fucking do sway bar.
Yeah, it's pretty rad.
It is rad. He's ready to race now.
Yeah, this thing's gonna do a wheelie.
What he's looking to do, so. Alright.
Here we go.
There you have it.
First sway bar installed. Alright, update on the Escalade. We did get the water pump, actually got it today. Eric actually got it on. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's on. What are you working on now, buddy?
Getting this coolant bottle mounted.
Pretty soon it'll be time for the blower.
You'll be the first to know, buddy.
You know, I get all excited when I see Superchargers. Alright, looks like Eric's got this Maggie in. Actually came with a strap on the blower so you can use the engine hoist. Worked out pretty good. Dropped right in place. A few little odds and ends to work out, but it's going pretty good. Looks pretty badass under the hood, not gonna lie to you.
Not gonna lie to him.
I'm not gonna lie. Looks really good. What do you think so far of the kit?
I mean, it's not for an Escalade, so been a pain in the ass, but
You're making it work.
yeah, there's just little shit. Apparently there's only 2 things in the kit you have to change. That's not true. There's a lot more that's different, but it's gonna work. People have done it, and I'll do it, but it's not
Not ideal.
no, I mean, it's not, you know, that far off that, you know, but they're telling you to do one thing in the instructions, and then you look and then that thing's not there, and you're just, or like certain mounting places aren't there, and brackets they give you with that are, you know, pre-drilled for holes on the frame that aren't there, like just little shit, but
Little stuff that adds up.
I figured it all out.
Nice.
Let me see. Yeah, go ahead. All right, 2024 Escalade. This is a customer we have built. God, I honestly, I don't even know how many cars for at this point. If I had to guess, 6 or 7 cars for. We built him a C7 Z06 back in the day. And I think we did like 1 or 2 ZL1s. We did some stuff to his Raptor. Way back in the day, we did like a ton of stuff to like an old C10 truck that he had. I don't know. I built a lot of vehicles for the dude. Super cool dude. This is his wife's car. He's got a Copo Camaro and stuff too. 2024 Escalade, got 5,300 miles. We did a 2650. We did a set of valve covers. That's it. like tires and stupid stuff on it, but he didn't like the stock tires. I already made a bunch of pulls on this thing just because it's Global B and they take a lot longer. It's not easy for me to like sit here and film and have Nardi wait like while I like make changes on it, because the changes, I can't make the changes in like 10 or 15 seconds like I do a normal car. It takes a lot longer in between things to do the Global B stuff. And I basically made a bunch of pulls. I got it baselined 383. And I'm only dynoing these in 5th gear because obviously I'm not trying to go crazy fast. 5th gear goes 120 miles an hour. That's as fast as I want to go on these big trucks on the dyno. Baseline 383. I just made a pull before. You know, made a bunch of changes, etc. We didn't film any of it just because I wanted to get it close and be able to make like full reps. Just made 500. It's on basically 6 pounds of boost, which is pretty good. You know, 20 per pound. It's up 120 horsepower. It's efficient. It's got stock everything else, stock manifolds, you know, whatever. I think it has like a GM Performance exhaust on it, but honestly, it sounds stock. So I'll do another rip. We just let it cool down after I've been hammering on it before, so we'll see what we got now, and then I'll continue tuning. I wanted to get fueling close so that I could play with timing, you know, really before I started recording anything. So. 513. This thing also, we sent the TCM in to get unlocked, and it wasn't on their HP Tuner's list of ones that they couldn't unlock. But I'm guessing it was, they haven't gotten this one yet because it's a 2024, so they probably haven't seen it. We sent it into them to get unlocked, and unfortunately they couldn't unlock the TCM. So the TCM is still stock, but other than that, it's okay. But 513 there, 531 torque. Go back. Right. I left fueling where it was. It went a little lean, but it was also cold, so I'm going to see what it does this one. Because when it was warm before, it was fine. So I added a little bit of timing. If we see 525 on this thing, it'd be sick. $517. It fattened up some, but I'm gonna add some more fuel. So this is a couple minute process, so I'll be back. All right, I'm back. A little bit of fueling, a little bit of timing. Obviously it's getting warm. 511, it went down some. Fueling looks good though, but it's 5 o'clock, so we'll continue this in the morning. All right, next day. Just got this thing warmed up. Made 517 yesterday. I'd like to make 525 or so, and think I'd be pretty happy with that. That way it picks up like almost 150. Perfect. 527, 534. I want to make one small change to, I got to add a little bit of fuel like way up high. So I'll be right back. All right, little fueling change. This thing's gonna beep at me because Chris is standing in front of it to get the engine bay shot. Damn it. It downshifted. I literally probably hit it at like 2 mile an hour too soon. I let out early, 5:15. Damn it. I let out early, so it don't matter. Okay, we had a little change. Just timing wise, I didn't do fuel, that's why it was quick. It's just hot now. That's it. 527 is going to be it. Still 150 horsepower gain on like barely 6 pounds of boost and nothing else done. So stock manifolds, full stock exhaust, pretty stout. Later. I literally just went on a whole drive in this thing and forgot to turn on the GoPro. So I'm gonna just turn around and go back on another one. I was honestly just trying to see how this thing would drive because we've never done one before. Did you see how it is? It's not bad. It makes about the same horsepower as a stock Escalade V. So I don't remember what the last one we did dyno, but I'm pretty sure it was like 525 around there, because I know when we did like our stage 2 on it or whatever, picked up like around 100 horsepower, because I looked at it the other day. That one made 622. So this is basically right around what a stock Escalade V is horsepower wise. So I mean, obviously the Escalade V is much different in many aspects. But as far as like horsepower wise, I mean, you know, this got a 2650 and stuff on it too. So, but the engine's way different in that, brakes and all that. But as far as a, you know, an Escalade that you want more horsepower out of, I mean, this thing has 5,300 miles on it. It's a 2024. And that's what this guy did. He's like, I don't feel like spending 150 grand on an Escalade V. So I just bought a regular Escalade. I think he said this was like 80 or 90 grand, and then, you know, plus what we did, so he's saving, you know, 50 some grand by getting this, and it's probably equally as fast stock for stock. So Escalade V might be a little faster, but either way, this thing is pretty cool. I mean, it'll have all the same amenities, and it drives, I will say, it doesn't sound nearly as good as an Escalade V, only because he doesn't have exhaust or anything on it. Like I said, he has the, I think Eric said it's just like a GM Performance catback on it. He said it looks like it's like a Corsa muffler, but it's not loud at all. It literally sounds like an Escalade. It sounds quiet. Like my brother has a, I think it's a 21 or 22 Suburban. It's his wife's, but that thing's stock with a Corsa, and that thing sounds great. Like, it's loud, almost too loud to an extent, but his wife loves it. But this thing would sound like killer if you just had like a nice catback on it over this GM performance one. Because I honestly don't really think this thing does anything. But I ripped on this thing a little. I'm going 50 now. I don't know how fast it's going to be able to tell from the camera, but and that was 80. It's so quiet. It's insane. I wonder how it sounds outside, but man, inside it is, it's so quiet, which I guess is a good thing, you know, like sometimes you don't want it all loud, and this is one of those things that you can like rip on in traffic and like no one knows where it's coming from. You'd be like, what is that noise? Because you can hear the blower. I don't know if the GoPro will pick it up, but I can definitely hear it. And like I said, this thing's only on 6 pounds of boost. So, and Escalade V's, I think, are on like 10 or 11 stock, you know, maybe 10 pounds stock. So this thing, if we put 10 pounds to it, I don't know if we could with the factory manifolds and cats and all that are on this, because I think they're different on the Escalade V. But if you put headers or something on this thing and up the boost a little bit, this thing would be sick. And honestly, we up the boost. If we put this thing on like 10 pounds and put headers on it, I bet you it would make, I don't want to say 100 more, but I bet you it would be pretty close to that. I'm going to turn this off for a minute because I want to rip on it and there's traffic up here. All right. I'm just going to kind of rip on this thing from like a 10 roll. You ready? Let's go. That's 80 again. This thing runs good. It sucks that I couldn't tune the TCM. So it's shifting kind of low, 5,600 and then 5,700. And the shifts are a little lazy and stuff, but it's a 2024. So, I mean, I'm sure eventually HP tuners will have it unlocked, but as of right now, they couldn't unlock it. So it's factory TCM, and it runs and drives fine. It's just, I like them when they're like nice and crispy, shifting wise and stuff like that. It just feels, I mean, I don't know. Obviously in like Camaros and Vets and stuff, you want them like that. Maybe in an Escalade, you don't want them too far like that. I mean, I would probably have gone like in the middle wise. Like you want it to feel like it's like a shift, crisp shift, but you obviously don't want it to be hard. This thing's shifting just a little too lazy. I don't like when they're lazy, when they're like, but without unlocking the TCM and doing too much more, there's really not a ton you can do with it. This thing runs good. I'm real curious how this thing sounds outside. I'm gonna put these, because I think the exhaust is out that side. I don't know if it's out the back or out the side, to be honest with you. Let's see if you can like hear this thing a little more. Nah, not really. Alright. Anyway, this thing's awesome. If you got an Escalade or a new truck, a Suburban or Tahoe or something, you want a blower on or want us to mod it, let's do it. We don't do a lot of these things, so like, and really it's no different. I mean, people like always ask like, well, you know, I'm like, dude, it's the same thing. It's a GM engine with a GM ECU. It's literally no different. It's just in a different bodied something. You know, there's little differences between certain like an engine and stuff like that, but like as far as like it's a Global B ECU, it's an LT, the 10-speed, like it's not really any different than anything else. So, but it's just cool. I like doing the trucks. You know, we don't do a lot of them, and it's just different doing it in one of these, and it's like it's cool to get customers' reactions on it, because these things are generally not obviously the fastest thing in the world. So when you pick up 150 horsepower, in a big truck, an SUV like this, like, I don't know, it's awesome. It makes them like fun to drive. Usually these things are kind of boring, and literally if you, like, this is this guy's wife's car. And honestly, she could get in this thing and drive it and she wouldn't really notice anything until she ripped on it. I mean, maybe half throttle you can notice some, but I didn't drive it before, so I don't know exactly, but I'm just cruising now. I mean, it's definitely like stronger down low, obviously, than when it was NA, but I don't know. It runs awesome. I like this thing. It's neat. He'll definitely be happy with it. Like I said, we've done so many cars for this guy. He's always happy with them. They always turn out awesome. That's it. You got a truck or something, send it our way. Later.